Standard rates determine how much a minister or public officer is allowed for an overseas trip for government business. This is Foreign Affairs Minister Alva Baptiste's response to a UWP recent social media post of a check for $13,000 for a trip abroad. According to the post, this check is alleged to have been prepared to help facilitate his attendance at the meeting with Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, along with Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre in the Bahamas. Baptiste responded to the backlash for the alleged lavish trip at this week's pre-cabinet media briefing.
Public servants are the ones who prepare travel for ministers. There are standard rates, okay? There are standard rates. So it depends on where you go. There is a rate for Europe, a rate for America, and it's applied consistently. Whether it's a minister or public officer, there are rates. There is nothing that a public officer can do to those rates. They will apply it. You go out for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, then that rate would apply.
Baptiste says while standard rates may remain fixed, hotel rates may vary. He adds that the check for the highlighted trip in the UWP's post is still pending.
It all depends on where you go and the time of year. So the check that they said was for Bahamas actually is for an upcoming trip to Washington, D.C. in the OAS General Assembly. Okay? Now, we go into the United States of America. It's not for 1 or 2 days. It's for a period of time where you represent your country on specific issues. And $14,000 was just blown out of proportion as if, somehow the minister goes into a bucket and pick up $14,000.
Furthermore, the Foreign Affairs Minister touts fruitful discussions and the large amount of funding he was able to secure for the country from his functions abroad.
It was at an OAS meeting, on the margins of that meeting, that I negotiated in excess of $7 million for the St. Jude's Hospital reconstruction project. It was on the margins of an OAS General Assembly that I mobilized in excess of $13 million for the Dennery Water Project.
Minister Baptiste says he will continue to use his skills and office to advance the interest of the people and the country. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.